Good morning and welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration on this Thursday morning, March 24th, 2022. Stay tuned because we're going to tell you what a woman is today, because apparently our higher officials don't know what a woman is. Hang on then. First, like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And be sure to leave a comment in the comment section after I tell you what a woman is. At least what I think a woman is. Although I'm not a biologist, okay? Here we go. Here's an article from the New York Post about this woman. She is, what is she? Let's see what she is. Judge Jackson. She's a judge. She did not want to define a woman because she's not a biologist. Let's see what they have to say here. Conservatives were shocked and outraged Wednesday after Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, I may not pronounce that right, the first black woman nominated to the Supreme Court, refused to define the word woman on the grounds that, as she put it, I'm not a biologist. Let me say this. I understand why she's afraid to say what she believes a woman is. I'm sure she knows what a woman is. And I'm going to tell you what a woman is, my opinion. A woman is a human being born with a vagina, and later on they get breasts. And a man is born with a penis. That's pretty simple, okay? That's what it's been for thousands of years. Actually, I had the definition in the Webster's Dictionary. I may look that up and read that to you as we go. But let's continue. For my viewers out there that may not know what a woman is, although I know my 1,355, thank you very much, subscribers know what a woman is. But this is for the people that maybe don't know. Maybe someone you know doesn't know, so you can pass this on to them. Okay. Jackson made the comment during a Tuesday exchange with Senator Marsha Blackburn, representative of Tennessee, in which the lawmaker asked the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals judge point blank, can you provide a definition for the word woman? She's afraid to. She's afraid she'll get bashed. I mean, that's ridiculous, but that's the way it is, right? After a short back and forth, Jackson ultimately said, no, I can't. You can't? Blackburn asked. Not in this context. I'm not a biologist, Jackson said. Clips of the exchange spread like wildfire online, with critics noting Jackson's reluctance to state the biological fact of sex. These political people are afraid to say because of the transgender movement, and they're afraid they're going to get attacked and bashed. And I understand that, but you can't be an official in the public eye like she is and many other ones are and be afraid of what people are going to say. You have to speak your truth, and I'm sure she thinks a woman is what she is, but yet she's afraid to say it because of the narrative of this movement of I guess transgenders and gender neutral and those 64 genders or whatever it is. Hey, if that's your thing, I don't think it's a thing of anybody that's watching me, but if you happen to tune in today and that's your deal, hey, go for it. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm not going to change my language and my beliefs and biology and what I've been taught all my life and what has been true for thousands of years since human beings have been here to accommodate your desires. Nor should you change your view of biology or language to accommodate my desires. I wouldn't ask you to, but you're free to live life however you desire. Let's move on here. Okay. Post columnist Piers Morgan called Jackson's response ridiculous. Fear seems to cause more trouble. It ought to be classed with stealing. Okay. Let me see. Well, is that the end of the article? No. I'm not a brain surgeon, but I know what a brain is. This is where progressive thinking leads to a terror of stating basic, unarguable facts lest it offend the woke brigade. This shouldn't have to be said, tweeted former Trump advisor Stephen Miller, but if you don't know what a woman is, you shouldn't be in any position of responsibility. I agree. If you're not brave enough to say what you believe a woman is, you shouldn't be in a place of responsibility. If you're that moved by the fear of what people are going to think, and let's say this, the minority of people are going to think, then you shouldn't hold a position like that, because it takes a lot of courage to hold a position like that. I wouldn't want to do that. Let alone decide the fate of the republic from our nation's highest court. Exactly. You have got to be a brave person set in a position like that, unafraid of what the public is going to think of you. And obviously that statement she made about not knowing what a woman is, or she's not a biologist, was out of fear of being attacked by, I suppose, the woke society, whatever that is. I don't really know what that is. I'm not looking it up. It's another movement that really doesn't interest me, and I don't spend time. I could care less. But I'm talking about this today because I know it's in the news, and it's comical to me of where our nation is heading, although disastrous, I believe. Okay, let me see. This shouldn't have to be said. No, okay, I pass it. Certainly ironic to have a full day of encomia to Jackson being the first black woman nominated for the job, capped by Jackson saying she doesn't know what a woman is, who added a subsequent post. The 19th Amendment lists sex as a prohibited basis for discrimination against voting rights. And abortion advocates sometimes argue that the propensity of women to get pregnant means that gender equity requires a right to abortion. So defining what a woman is, not irrelevant. The last thing Americans need is their judicial line of defense to be even more corrupted by someone who refuses to acknowledge what a woman is. And that was said by Jordan Boyd. Jordan Boyd editorialized at the Federalist. Democrats, the corrupt corporate media, and even some of the GOP establishment are fighting tooth and nail and even lying to push for Jackson's confirmation. But the nominee's lenience on child porn offers ties to and endorsements from the abortion industry, and an ability to answer the simplest of questions should disqualify her from assuming the bench. Now we're getting into politics. I don't care if you're a Democrat, a Republican, a Libertarian. It doesn't matter to me, okay? And I was also listening to someone this morning. It was an actor. She was talking about she's never seen how people are so divided in the political party. I mean, I had a friend from California that he's not my friend anymore because who I decided I would vote for. I've never seen that in my life. I'm 61 years old. I will be 62. Yeah, you don't talk about politics, of course, but I've never seen a country so divided and hating. I mean, if you voted for the person that I didn't like, that's president now, I don't care. I don't like what he's doing. I don't approve of him, but I haven't approved of I don't know how many presidents. But it doesn't change my view of you. If you think he's good, then that's okay. He's there. How many presidents have we had since I've been born that I didn't think were worth a crap, okay? So what? I still had friends that believed in them, believed in other people. They're my friends. Their point of views politically doesn't matter to me, okay? Sometimes you have to vote for the lesser of the two evils, and that's all about politics. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. But this thing about what a woman is, like the one lady said, I'm not a veterinarian, but I know what a dog is. I mean, that's obvious. Yeah, we know what a woman is and what a man is. And it has nothing to do with what you feel like when you get up in the morning. Each man and woman has a feminine side and a masculine side. And for my viewers, you guys, I'll tell you this. If you're too much into your feminine, and you're with a woman that is feminine, she is going to be repulsed by you. Now, you're still a man, you still have a penis, and she still has a vagina. You may be acting feminine, you may be passive, you may not be leading your woman, but you're still a man. Whether you're acting manly or not, whether you're feeling manly, has nothing to do with the fact that you are a man, biologically. You were born a man, you are a man. Even if you have a sex change, you're still a man inside. And biologically, you could be a man with a vagina, but you're still a man. You were born a man. Or the gender assigned at birth. I don't understand that either. Assigned at birth. No, it was the gender you appeared, what you came here on the earth with. Not assigned like they say they gave you, like it was their choice to either assign you a woman or a man. And then, let me see, I've seen on applications for certain things, what is it? What is the question? Oh, gender that you choose to identify with. All my life it was male, female, okay? Hey, and if they want to put male, female, transgender, I don't have a problem with that. And let me tell you about this one. In my daughter's school the other day, a man, a boy, that says he's gay, or at least he's gay that day, maybe he's trans fluid, whatever, the next day, went into the girls' bathroom and sat down in the stall next to her. So I called the school, and I'm like, are you guys condoning this? But the principal told me, I like him. Mr. Goodhouse is his name. I like him. He said, no, I'm not aware of this. He said, I'll check it out. So there you go right there. So we have the boys going into the girls' bathroom now and squatting in the stool next door. So do you want that for your daughters if you have kids, or if you decide to have kids? If you're going to have children here in the U.S., do you want your daughter sitting next to the boy in the next stall because he feels like he's a woman that day? I don't think so. And like I said, I have nothing against people that want to express themselves however they want to. You're free to do that. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just talking about the way that we have to have some differentiation between the sexes here because it causes problems. The female is the weaker sex. That's just the way it is. We're different. And the male is the stronger sex, emotionally and physically. In general, there are outliers, of course. So, but this is getting so skewed. Where are we going to be with this in 10 or 20 years or 30 years? And why is this even an issue now? Because we have it so good here. We have to make some controversy, some adversarial situations. Is that what we're doing? Sometimes when there's no outside enemy, we create our own enemies within. We cause conflicts and problems within, so we have something to fight against. And that's what it seems like we're doing here. We're making mountains out of molehills. Why are these even issues? What? I mean, where we have no line between what is reality and what is someone's imaginary beliefs, how they feel about themselves. And like I said, I don't care how you feel or how you express yourself. You're free to do whatever you desire. But I don't believe I have to condone it or go along with it or treat you any differently, or especially because you choose to have a certain lifestyle. Like I said, I don't care. And I don't think most people care. But it seems to me that it's being pushed on us people to change our vocabulary and our whole belief system to fit what they decide they want to be or how they decide to express their lifestyle. And as I said, everyone should be free to express themselves however they want to. So leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about all this. And I would like to know. And if you oppose it, if you're someone who's watching this and you think that I'm like a misogynist or an old timer, I'd like to hear from you too. I'd appreciate your point of view. So that's all I have time for today. If you'd like to get my help personally, you can contact me through my website, marksinspiration.com. If this video has been of value to you, you can hit the PayPal button and donate something. Share this with a friend if you think they would enjoy it. And thank you guys for subscribing. If you weren't here, I wouldn't be here and I would have nobody to talk to. Take care.